Peace, family, peace, peace, peace. All right, so I hope you guys are having a phenomenal day. If not, do understand once your perception gets better, your life gonna get better. Okay, so I wanted to really just come on here real quick and talk about it is okay to not be okay. Okay, in my previous video, how to get to happiness from 0 to 100. Okay, you guys go watch that video. In that video, I talk about at times in life, we tend to want to put up this persona, this facade. And at times I get caught up in the mix too, right? But what you have to understand is if you don't feel it, lately I've been saying this because I got this from Tabitha Brown. If you don't feel it, you cannot heal it. Okay, well, Tabitha Brown, a lady, a chiropractor that she go to. And so what you have to understand is if you want your life to be better, okay, feel those emotions that you're going through. You do not have to have it all together. You do not have to have it all figured out. It's gonna be times where as though life may give you the business, okay, and you may not know which way to go. And that is okay. Be authentic with yourself. I notice when I let go of control, for instance, if I'm doing a video like these videos, and sometimes my mom may be ruminating, right? But what I realized was by me showing up and doing the video, even though, I may have felt those emotions and sometimes you may want to stay where you are because you done became so conditioned in that space or that place, it feels so familiar. And so sometimes after you done expressed how you felt, you may want to stay there. But let me tell you something, okay? In order for you to get different results, you got to do something different. I remember when my mentor, Bob Proctor, had said, you cannot do the same thing. And he will often talk about the terror barrier, meaning though, when you decide that you want better from life and you set up these goals that you are going to hit, sometimes in life, the old self or the force self, the ego, it tends to show its head, right? The belief systems, the worrying, the doubt, the anxieties that you may experience, those things tend to show up. And what you have to understand is you are never alone. You are never alone. Source is always with you. It's times where as though I may have been going through something, growing through something, and I remember this one particular time I had went to Whole Foods, okay? And at this time, honey, my mind was it was somewhere, okay? And every time that I experience, something that I don't have control over, the only thing I may have control over is my perception, and I still challenge myself. So this one particular time I went to Whole Foods. And like when you really don't want to be bothered, you just want to stay to yourself, right? Because maybe your perception is, this going on, that's going on, that's going on. And I remember that I met this phenomenal cashier. And see, sometimes you are looking at yourself from the problems or the illusions that you may be going through. And sometimes people are looking at the real you, the part of you that is love. And I remember I met this cashier and she was like, so down to earth. She was like, her energy was really good. She was amazing. We talked about crystals because at the time I had on the bracelets that I normally wear. And we just talked. And what you have to understand, the universe is always sending people your way. Always. Always sending people your way. And you may think like, oh, well, you don't want to go outside because of, maybe you experience anxiety. And so you probably like, you don't want to go outside. But understand that when you get out there, you're going to be attracting people that are full of love. And honey, and if you don't, that ain't got nothing to do with you. They got everything to do with them. Understand you are not alone. Okay? Understand also it is okay to not be okay. It is okay to grow through whatever it is that you're going through. And with that being said, I love you guys. Peace.